All righty. Hello, everybody. How's it
Hello.
going? All right. All right. I'm Jay Gatsby, the great one of Dead Serious Radio, and you are.
I am Kisa, the first lady of that Serious Radio.
That's a fact. Wait. Before we get started, housekeeping. We tell people to wipe their shoes before they step in our house. Before we get started, if you don't mind, to you YouTube fans, please like, share,
There.
subscribe.
Yes.
All three of those things are free of charge. Please do it.
Won't
That's all
cost
we
you
ask.
anything.
That's all we ask. Like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
For the people that hear and see differently and backwards and reverse, it's on the screen. Like, subscribe, and share. Those three things. Please and thank you. Again, I'm Jay Gatsby, one fourth of the owners of Dead Serious Radio, and this is Keisha Sweet and Sassy, the First Lady. And this particular segment that we have is something that we're pretty proud of. Keisha and I, we frequent black businesses quite frequently. We go to black restaurants. We buy black when we can, and we support everybody else to do the same thing. So we decided to do this segment called Check In, and that's what this
Checking
is.
in.
Checking in with us. You're checking in with us every time we do this segment. We actively support businesses. Um, on the homepage of our standalone radio app, which I would love you guys to download, link in the description box. We have all black businesses on the homepage with clickable links that brings you right to the pages of black businesses. Check
Mhm.
them out when you download the radio app. And when we did this segment, we wanted to highlight black businesses that we love. So no better way to start black businesses than the people around you, in my opinion.
Yeah, the
And to
people you know, your friends, your family.
right. And today, no better person to start with than one of my longest known friends that has her own black business. Um, I couldn't have thought of a better person to jump this off with because they say ladies first, one, and two, I love what she does. I love her hustle. I love everything about her. She's one of my closest, longest friends. And I'll let her introduce herself. It's Tameka Lee of Bear Strandz.
Peace.
Hi,
Hey,
How are you?
we're
everything
good.
is
How are
good. How
you?
about you?
Good. So I'm Tameka Lee. I
Mhm.
own BARESTRANDZ Products, and BARESTRANDZ Products is a all natural hair care, body care, soul care. I care from hair to soul.
Hmm.
I make
Okay.
body rubs. I make muscle rubs, and I use all natural ingredients.
Okay. Okay.
And when you
Uh,
say all natural ingredients, can you kind of, I guess go into a little more detail about what that means for some people, I
Yes.
guess.
My all natural ingredients is everything that is made from the earth or is derived from the earth.
Hmm.
Um, Body butters, I use shea butter, I use herbs, I use essential oils for my scents. All of my scents are essential oils,
Hmm.
or it could be unscented. Um, and that's it. Anything that comes from the earth. I don't use anything chemically made.
Okay.
okay. I can truly say one of your products, which I have tested personally, being that I'm a bearded man when I let it grow out, your beard oil, I swear by it, it is
Thank
gospel
you.
in the beard game.
Thank
When I
you.
first
Thank
started
you.
growing my beard out, it made it grow at a speed that I was like, and I wasn't using anything else. So that's how I know it was your product. My
Yeah.
beard went from about this length to, if you see my profile pic from social media, that was using her beard.
Hmm. Thank
Crazy.
you.
Broke the smooth, made my beard nice and soft and nourished properly. But so Bear Strength, where are you from? First of all, give people your background because they know me some, and we go
Okay.
far back. So where are you from?
Yeah, just a
From the
little history.
Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, New York, the South Bronx, New
BXME,
York.
BX, you already know.
You know, Concourse Village, 158 in Morris.
Yankee.
Yankee Stadium, yes. Shout out to the Bronx.
You already know.
Yeah, I'm from there. I've known Jay for years, elementary school.
Yes, indeed. That's our
And, you know, it seems like everyone that went to that school got some kind of gift.
Mm.
And we know we keep in contact with, you know, well, I know I do, with
everybody.
some people that has been in the grade above, below, it didn't even matter.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it was a,
School was pretty notorious. When you're in grade school and it makes 60 minutes, it's pretty, you know.
yeah, okay. We
We
wasn't
wasn't,
playing out there.
well, we wasn't playing instruments, singing, just everything. So the entrepreneurial spirit was in us young. So
Yeah, yes.
now
How
that we
did you
know,
come up with the name Barestrands?
yeah, that's a good question because
Yes. So I needed a name. Well, first I didn't even know I was going to make a company. This is not where my parents told me to go. They trying to coerce me into being a nurse and like, you know, we'll buy you that infinity truck if you just get your nursing degree. And you know, I like to help people and they knew that, but it was a little deeper than that. And so I started making my own. I would look up things during the years. I would look up what makes everyone tick. I knew chemicals wasn't the way. I knew medication. There's something on this earth that can help people. Well, it started like that. And then I had a perm. In 2012, I cut all of my hair off. I was sick of the perm. Every time it got to my shoulders, it would break off. So I just cut it all off. And then I went to got some kind of natural hair care product. I won't put them on blast, but I put them in, put it in my hair, and my hair was feeling crazy. And I'm like, okay, nah, it got to be better than this. So I just looked up what is natural that I can put in my hair for hair growth, softness, keeping my hair just as bare as it needs to be, not weighed down with anything, not, you know, feeling all sticky that I have to shampoo it in order when I wash my hair. When I wash my hair, you don't need no shampoo. You can use conditioner, you good to go because it's not caking up your hair. That's where the bare came from. And then the strands is the strands of it.
Right. And the strands with a Z.
That description right there actually.
And you know, even you know, with the all natural and the essential oils, I mean, I know the products that I did get and use, you know, from you, just you know, to let people know, you know, like one I believe had lemongrass in it, you know, and then another one I believe had lavender. It was a body butter, and it is very light. It's not heavy.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
And I even used it on my daughter too. So, you know, she was a little younger than she's 4 now, but she was a little younger, you know, then, but very light. And, you know, I believe what lemongrass is supposed to help lift your mood.
Yes, it's also an antidepressant.
Yeah. And then for lavender, you know, that can maybe work on kids too, because it helps with calming and, you know, and sleep. Yeah.
Yes. As I was using my products, I was using it on my children because I have 3 boys myself. And it's, you know, since they was young, like maybe a month, 2 months, I would use it. I will put less essential oils and things because of that factor of, you know, they're brand new. They're not smelling nothing. So you put like 1 or 2 drops and, you know, get it on them. And it was just good for them. My son that both of my children actually, the oldest one was already here, but the last 2 I was really getting into my products. And you know, when kids start laying down and they got the little hair stash, I call it the hair stash because it's not it's like a mustache around their head. So it's I put that in their hair, and my kids at 7, 8 months had cornrows connecting.
Wow.
Like they were showing off from the little girls that had the hair stash. Was like, yo, how's this happening?
Yeah, I never thought my daughter's hair stash would grow when I was a little furry.
Yeah, she used to panic and be like, I don't get a bedhead for the rest of my life. And I'm like, no.
Yes, it's a hard. Because my children did go. I saw it and I was like, oh, now we gotta make something for that.
Right.
We
So
don't have to do that.
So essentially, what I'm hearing is that you know, maybe had some poor or maybe some bad experiences, and then that kind of, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but then that kind of in turn made you kind of take matters into your own hands in a way, you know,
Yes,
to
that's
create,
exactly what it
you
made
know,
me do.
products that will work well for you and for your children, you know, and other
Yes.
people, you know, as well.
Well, then I made it. My first thing I made was oat fruit deep conditioner, which is avocado, honey, lemon. I steeped the marshmallow root tea,
Wow.
and I coconut oil and olive oil, and I just mixed all of that together, and I started putting it in my hair. And about 6 months, my hair had significant growth. And one of my friends, Tiffany, shout out to Tiffany, she put $20 in my PayPal and was like, give me whatever you doing. Give it to me. And that's how I started my business.
Wow.
$20.
So essentially, like in the beginning, at least you would think, well, if you know, word of mouth was your friend. I guess maybe, you know, earlier on.
Yes. Yes.
When
Most
did you
definitely.
exactly jump off the porch with? What year was it that you went full fledged and opened BARESTRANDZ?
I was so probably about 2000, I guess 2011, I started making something, and like about 2012, 2013, 2012 April
So
is
Okay.
when
you're
BARESTRANDZ.
approaching your 10-year mark then in April.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time goes fast, don't it?
Doesn't it? Yes, yes.
Crazy.
And I've been dipping and dabbing in different things anyway, but that was really like, okay, I'm about to have a business. I have a degree in in social work.
Okay.
Right.
I
So
didn't know this was going here, certification in gerontology. I did medical assisting. I went with what my parents said, go to work, save as much as you can, and retire.
Right.
And they're doing well doing that. However, the people need me. I have to go another way.
I feel you on that. And it's crazy because now that we know you had the experience of a, traditional 9 to 5, what was the learning curve like once you
Yeah.
jumped in the entrepreneurial world?
Was it a learning curve for you, or do you think it was something that was always in you, you know, to do, you know, or and I'm sure even with that being, you know, innate within you, you still have some things to learn, you know, to make your business successful, you know, to gain the knowledge that you need, you know, for your products and, you know, just to keep your business going. So, you know, was there a certain learning curve for you?
Well, the learning curve was that you will never stop learning. That was the learning curve for me. That was okay, you can't know it all before you start this. So don't even try to put that in as an excuse. So I learned as I went along, and it was, hit or miss. Like, oh, you can't do that no more.
Right.
Or, it was just hit or miss because as I just learned as I went along, it was just business that I knew nothing about, and the people around me knew nothing about. So I had to change a few people around and, just figure it out.
Right.
Did you have any kind of mentors?
No.
Okay.
No.
You really jumped off the porch and made it happen.
I really head first. Head first.
That's the only way to do it, because any type of trepidation, you'll never jump. So you did. And watching you blow up was crazy through these past 10 years, because I remember when you really kind of first started seeing it, and the next thing I know, she in the streets everywhere and more products and the bigger website. I mean, she did the damn thing. I gotta salute you for that.
Thank you.
So what's your best selling product? Because you have various products.
Yes.
What's your best seller?
My best seller
what's your
is
favorite?
my Grace and Growth serum
Okay.
is a banger
Right.
because of I put a herb inside. I steep the herb in there, but I also put a herb, and it's called Bringraj herb, and it is an Indian herb from the false daisy plant.
Mm.
Um, that is, it's good in a pill form for like hair growth, for acne, hair, skin, and nails, all types of things. Hormonal issues with women and fertility issues. It has a host of things. Um, so I put that in there. You shake it up, it gets rid of grays. I have one friend, and you know her, Jay. I'm not gonna say no names, but she was great. We was video chat. She was great. She's been using my products. So we video chatted like last week, and she wasn't gray anymore. And I said, did you dye your hair? She was like, oh no, I forgot to tell you. I don't have no gray hair. I said, you forgot to tell me?
Oh
Wait a
my
minute.
goodness.
I know this
Like
We
person.
out here
look, I might
being
have to get some of
billionaires,
that 'cause these grades are starting to creep in.
Well, I'm not
honey.
going to talk about grays because there's more gray than black now. So
I, look,
I'm
I got you. If
More
you
so
salt and
want to get
pepper.
it done, I found one gray hair. It was like 4 inches. I don't even know how it got that long. I
um,
was like, oh,
so
I got a gray hair.
so pop quiz. You see all this white and gray and stuff. Are you
Mhm.
telling me that your serum could cure all this
I can cure you.
and it could stop bringing friends?
It'll stop bringing friends, and it'll bring it back to its original color.
How
That
about
is what that herb is meant to do. Of course,
Wow.
results may vary, blah, blah, blah. But I've seen it
Mhm.
from my friend that don't have no pictures of her gray, and now she not gray.
I
So we
think I
don't have
really
no
need to know
evidence.
too. I really do
So
need to know.
look,
Um, well, as a man that's entering his cat daddy stages, I like my wisdom and understanding. Um,
it's a beautiful thing.
it is, but it's bringing too many friends every day, so I don't like that.
Okay. We
Um,
can help you out. And look, I
Yeah.
customize products.
but
People will put in their, when they're ordering products, and they're like, yeah, but I'm allergic to coconut oil. So
Okay.
I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
tell me what you're allergic to, and I could customize your product for you, and I charge them the same price.
Yeah, I was actually
wow,
going to ask that because I know some people have, very sensitive skin or, are allergic to various things. So I was going to ask you, I guess if you have certain products that you have for people with sensitive skin. But
Yes.
yeah, it's good to know that you do customize your products. Yeah.
I actually changed. I have a out the door leave-in conditioner that I use. I'm sorry, my children are here. If I could
Oh,
just
it's
go out
fine.
here for a second
Yeah,
and
it's
check them.
fine.
Thank you.
It's
I get
fine.
it.
But no, everybody, yeah, check out barestrands.com, to get all your products for your hair, for your skin. Bare Strands with a Z at the
Yep, this right here, so they can see. Bingo.
end.
Um, all of the things that we talk about, how to contact her, her website, and all other endeavors, because we'll get to that. Her link tree is up in the description box down below for YouTubers. Um, click it. We'll have our stuff there too. We'll talk about that. She's back. Um,
Boys.
so your boys will be boys. So
Yeah.
I do have another question because we're entrepreneurs. I'm a serial entrepreneur myself. Have been since 17.
Mhm.
Um, but something has been going on for the past 2 years now that none of us can hide from.
Yeah.
This pandemic has
COVID.
taken down some mighty businesses, some great, some small. How has the pandemic affected you, if at all, with your business?
Or would you say yours did
Well,
better with in COVID or during
Yeah,
COVID?
some people do great. I mean,
Hmm.
some people don't. I guess I don't know your experience to it. How's it, hurt or what has it done, to affect you?
I believe everything well, for me, I was working a full-time job and doing my business, and then COVID happened, and then my position was terminated. So it
Mm.
was like, okay, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it.
Mhm.
So I had to pump it up, and it did well for me.
Mhm.
The main thing is, no matter what is going on, consistency is key. So if you don't have that consistency, you're not gonna shake nothing.
Mhm.
You're not gonna shake anything.
Mhm.
So I had to be consistent in what I was doing. I had to put myself out there. I had to ask myself, what can you do to, get this business going?
Right.
You're not business savvy at all. You've been, just trying to get what you can get and
Mhm.
with your own business. But now you looking at just you.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
it's safe to say
kicked
you
up.
wrote it out, right?
Excuse me?
It's safe to say you wrote it out and made it happen.
I wrote it out. Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
wrote
a
it out
Not
and did
only
whatever I
do
had
you,
to do.
testament to being from the
not
South
only do
Bronx.
you, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, and that's a testament to being a Bronx girl.
Yeah, absolutely. I had someone tell me, you can't solve everything. I said, yes, I can.
Yes,
you can.
I
What you
can.
mean?
Every
Yes,
problem has a solution. Some
every
quick, some
problem.
slow, but there will be a solution.
It will, yes.
Yeah. Well,
And
I'm glad to know that.
not only do you sell your products, online, but do you also, or have you ever like gone door to door, or do you, sell any of your products out of like beauty salons or
Great
boutiques,
question.
or, anything?
Well,
Hmm.
right now my products are made to order. I
Okay.
don't put anything together until somebody calls me, sends me something online. I get,
Mhm.
word of mouth, everything, and be like, okay, I need this, this, and this. That's how I can customize things as well.
Super fresh.
Okay.
Okay.
And I started making flyers. Not only do I have BARESTRANDZ, I make t-shirts and sweatshirts on Amazon. That's all in
Mhm.
my Linktree account.
Okay.
And that's First Thoughts Designs. Just whatever comes up, comes out. I put it on the shirt and get royalties from it.
Mhm.
That's what it is. I do flyers as well
Mhm.
in another state. So when I go out of state to that club, I'll pack up, I'll make something. I'll make a few Graze and Growth oils, some, detangler,
Mhm.
not deep conditioner, because my deep conditioner is the only thing that you have to put in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Everything else you can leave out. So I'll make a leave-in conditioner, make about 3-4 and take it
Mhm.
down in, and it'll get sold
Wow.
just because I have it with me.
Right.
Right.
So I've learned that about business as well.
Mhm.
You could be going, because I can go somewhere, I can go to, 2 towns over, and they be like, you got something with you? No.
And that immediate sale
What
is
you think I'm saying? I don't know. Yes. So now I'm like, okay, especially if I'm going 1 or 2 days, I will make some products and take it with me because I will knock them off.
Mhm.
Yeah. So one of the things that I
I don't know,
want,
not personal. National.
one of the things that I want to do. I think we lost her.
Oh, I think we lost her.
I'm sure she'll be back. Probably buffering, but in the meantime, if you're watching this on YouTube, once again, I ask humbly, can you just like,
Like
subscribe, and
and
share?
share.
It's
It's
free of
free.
charge. We're going to continue to highlight Black businesses, amongst other things, on Dead Serious TV on YouTube. We are a licensed radio station. We do our thing. So just like, subscribe, and share. There she is. She's back at it. There she goes.
I don't know what happened. I turned off my Wi-Fi.
Listen, things happen. So
Okay.
you're fine. The
Another
beauty of what we do over here, we do what we want. So you're fine.
another question I have for you is, like, what are your do you have any long-term goals? Like, where do you see BARESTRANDZ going in the future, or in the near future, near or long term?
Well, the near future, I will be most likely putting out more products.
Mm-hmm.
I get more counseling questions really than anything.
Wow.
And I'm intuitive in a way. So, the essential oils, they talking about something. I'm thinking of an essential oil that I can put in there, and they talk about their feminine issues, and I'll be like, okay, well, I got clary sage, or they got hot flashes, or their mama got hot flashes, and I can make my peaceful minded hair mist. You spray that, your hot flashes stop instantly because of the 3 essential oils that I have in there. I had an aunt that was on 4
I need to
medications
buy
for
a
her hot
couple of those
flashes.
for some people I know.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know some ladies
They would think you a godsend for that.
I'm telling you, I have an aunt. I love my aunt, and she was on 4 medications because of
Oh
hot
man.
flashes. And I was at her house, and she,
Mhm.
put her head in the refrigerator, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I'll be back. I went to the vitamin shop, got some essential oil, some distilled water, a spray bottle. The next time she had one, I sprayed her, and it stopped instantly. She was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Merry Christmas."
Wow. Wow.
wow.
So, things out here. I'm
Mhm.
like, but that's all you got? Yeah. Come see me Monday.
Mhm.
So I do have phone um things to counsel, not counseling, but if someone has really questions, like a lot of questions about their hair, and it's
Right.
falling out, or alopecia, and they got
Mhm.
all types of things, but you can, when you talk to them, you can
Mhm.
also find out what's going on kind of in their life.
In other
And
areas.
it, you be like, okay, well, maybe they need a something that lifts their spirits. Maybe you want to
Right.
give them something citrusy, because that lifts your spirits, and then
Mhm.
maybe they can think about what's going on. Maybe their hair start growing back. Plus the products that I give them, because after the conversation, I think it's like $25 for
Mhm.
a consultation.
Mhm.
And after the consultation, I will send them samples of
Mhm.
what we talked about.
Mhm.
Send that to them, let them use it, make a choice on their own.
Right.
They'll be back.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
great
I think
product.
it's a true blessing, that that you are able to do this, and that you have these gifts because, like you said, you have a social work background. I do as well, and
Yes.
the essence of what we do as social workers is help. We help people.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
you're doing it in this way. A lot of people are out here suffering, from conditions, from things that maybe they're embarrassed to talk about or they don't know where to go to find the help,
Yes.
so a lot of people have chronic conditions, that they're suffering from day in and day out, and it's agonizing for them.
Yes.
Women, especially women who are losing their hair, that's embarrassing for some women, or something that
Absolutely.
they become, because women, most women love their hair. Their hair is very important to them, especially
Hmm.
African American women. And
Hmm.
I think it's just so amazing that you're able to have the knowledge and the gifts to be able to help people in this way. I really do.
Thank you. Thank
And
you. And
oh, go ahead.
no, the one thing I really enjoy doing is when I do put products together,
Hmm.
you don't have any more than like 7 to 10 ingredients
Okay.
in a
Hmm.
product.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna pile it down with a whole bunch of stuff, like, but you can get the ingredients online and make it yourself.
Hmm.
It will not be like mine. I can
Of course.
guarantee
Yeah. Hmm.
it. But you can make it yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm out there. Look, you can make it yourself, or you could pay me to make it. And I've told people ingredients, and they was like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll put an
we're
order
not
in.
anything.
They're not going
I
to
would
do
usually do it. I stay in my lane most times with most things.
it. See,
And
But
frankly, some
part
people
of
just don't have the time.
that's true
that
too.
too.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, part of
And
your
my time
story,
is money. So
part of, part of your story resonates with me because, and I'll tell you why. You come from a traditional job background, and you jumped off the porch and made it happen with your, entrepreneurial desires.
yes.
Somewhere right now, there's a young man or a young lady been working a job their whole life, but they don't want to run the rat race anymore. They want to take charge. They may have an idea, or they may not know what they want to do. They know that they want to become an entrepreneur. So I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. what is one of the perks that you can say, advice wise, of being an entrepreneur and working for yourself? What would you tell
Freedom.
them?
Freedom.
My freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom and
That
time
is
is
the
priceless.
freedom and money, but my freedom,
Mm-hmm.
my somebody calling me for my children to come pick them up, just go. I
Right.
ain't
Right.
gotta ask nobody. I'm not locked in to any of it
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it's mine.
I've
This is
always
what
felt
I chose.
I've
I'm
always
creating
felt that
this.
nobody can pay you more than your time is worth. No one could ever do that. Your time is
No,
precious.
nope,
So freedom
nope.
and time, I would agree with that. But for every good, there's a bad. A lot of people think when they see entrepreneurs, oh, I could just go work. I want to be my own boss. I want to work for myself. But they don't know you control, as an entrepreneur, the facets of every aspect of your business. You are the salesperson, you're the marketer, the promoter, you put out fires, you're a student, so you're always studying. Things change, so you got to adapt to change. Financially, you're responsible for everything. And
Everything.
I do tell people a traditional 9 to 5 is a noble thing. Being an entrepreneur isn't for everyone. Um, what would you give, not necessarily a horror story, but what are some of the things that you would caution them on the flip side of the good stuff of being freedom and time? What's the bad stuff?
Um, you can go 1, 2 weeks a month with no income,
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
none.
Mm. The boy. Income is a must because a lot of times I've been faced in my younger years with paying your rent and still pouring back into your business because you got deadlines to meet, and you got to make that leap of faith of I'm not going to pay my rent because I need to bust this move to make even more money. And not everybody is that fearless. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're faced with that first of the month and you got to have it by the third or the fifth, a lot of people won't make that. That they wouldn't pour into their business. They just do the safe thing and just pay the rent, and then your
Yeah.
business suffers. I've always felt that a real entrepreneur has no safety net, and when it's all you have, you'll make it work. You find a way. You figure it out,
Yeah. Because you can figure anything out.
right?
But once you get into that scare mode and start making up things that ain't even true, you scare yourself into a homeless shelter.
Just like gambling, they say scared money don't make money. If you
Don't
scared,
make no money.
yeah,
No. And you can't mess up what's for you.
Mm-hmm.
no,
You have to understand that you go and stay your focus and stay your course and don't entertain these side missions
right,
and you get it done. And
yeah,
it's gonna be it's difficult. Sometimes I can lay in the bed all day
Mm-hmm.
because I have worked my ass off going to sleep. Well, think I'm going to sleep at 6 o'clock until I'm like, no, you got kids that you got to get dressed and get them
yeah.
to
Because
school.
real life still goes on outside of business.
Still
Whether you're
goes
a
on.
9 to 5 or an entrepreneur, if you're a parent, them kids still got to get fed, dressed, bathed, all that.
All of it.
And you
All
have
of
to
it.
find a way. And it's after a while you find your groove and it works. Sometimes even the most seasoned entrepreneurs, things go left, and that's just a part of it. So to the young man or woman that's jumping off the porch or potentially jumping off, understand life is not a peach as an entrepreneur. You control every facet, and passing or failing is all on you. You can't point the
Yes.
finger and say my boss and my coworkers. No, it's you. So
And don't be scared to branch out. I know you doing this, but you could look at it like right now. I'm teaching myself Kotlin. Kotlin is a Android it's coding, but it's for Android developer. And I'm doing Kotlin versus Java because Kotlin's new, and you can convert Kotlin into Java. Just like, give me that. I think I'm gonna need that for something because the metaverse is coming down the pipe or already here, and they need a bare strands. How about that?
I hear
They need
that.
a store.
That meta is real. The metaverse is a real thing, whether people want to admit it, like it or not. It's coming.
Yep, it's
And
It's
coming.
coming.
it's best to be at the forefront of it than to, try to catch up on the wave.
Yeah. So pop up all over the place. My personal page, I feel sorry for my, I don't even feel sorry for y'all. Shout out to my friends. But my brand is my brand, and you're gonna see it.
See
Right.
it everywhere. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm glad to see you doing well. I didn't realize it's been 10 years, but then in
Yeah,
hindsight,
10 years.
I didn't realize it was 10 years.
yeah.
Yes.
Time.
10 years. And like when I put the stamp on it, and yeah,
Wow.
made it BARESTRANDZ. And then I don't even know if you remember, when I first came out, I had a label that I got off of Vistaprint or something.
No,
And
I
I saw
remember.
this girl making skincare products with the same logo. I almost threw up.
One of
Almost
the
threw up.
last time I ordered the beard oil, your package, that's another thing people should know. She's very detail oriented. The packaging was dope. I really had to commend you. I'm like, listen, watching you grow up
Okay.
in this business is crazy because she does not play. Look at that. Look at that. Her website
This
is
is one,
too.
and this is going to my father. But you see,
Okay.
I package it because I like my sister be like, you ain't gotta put it. No, yes, I do. Because someone's gonna ask you, what is that? And you're gonna show them.
You can show them that, yeah.
Take this label.
Look at that. Look, I'm telling you, people. I'm biased to NYC because I'm a Bronx dude, but to know her, you know what I'm saying. First and foremost, when we're talking grade school, to now us having children and we're entrepreneurs and we fast forward time, to watch you has been a joy. Keep going, keep pushing. You already know I'm always gonna push you on the low.
Yeah.
That's what we do. When we slacking, we tell each other like, "What are you doing?"
Yes. Yes.
When you're going, we say, "Keep running."
Yeah.
I thank you for our time. I don't really have no more questions for you. I think you nailed everything.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So now,
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Jazzy Jeff and you.
What?
She like,
You ever watch the Fresh Prince?
Fresh, you throwing me out the door.
Nah, but listen, both Keisha and I can truly say to the audience, we've tried her product. I've tried the beard oil. I did try the Graze and Growth Serum, but it got lost in translation because people have to understand we've moved in the course of the last time I had it, and it got lost
Okay.
in translation. But now that I know it can long term do what I needed to do, expect
Yes.
a little ching ching, and I'll be getting
Okay.
my order from the shop app soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some for these grades too.
Yeah,
Okay. And I got some spray for that for your locks.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
have
actually
some
wanted you to
spray.
talk
It's
about that.
chamomile tea.
I'm glad you said that too, because for people who do have locks, can you tell them, like some of the key products that you have for people with locks?
Oh yes, I have I think it's called Tease Locks spray. And it's made with chamomile tea. And I believe it's lemongrass. I know it's rosemary in there for antifungal, and because sometimes your locks don't dry all the way. So you want something that's going to fight any bacteria that is trying to grow with the damp hair. So I have that, and you could still use my Graze and Growth serum. My friend puts my
At the same
yeah,
time?
you can use it.
Okay.
And you can also use my Peaceful Minded Hair Mist in your locks as well. I retwist my friend's locks, and she actually buys that to use that. I don't know if she likes the smell better, whatever. But yeah, you can use basically anything except for my leave-in conditioner. I wouldn't put that unless you're a mature locks.
Okay.
It will soften it.
Yeah.
But other than that, if you did, it will unravel because it's out the door. Like you can detangle your hair and be out the door. It's very good for the slip and detangling.
Okay.
Well, listen, go to BARESTRANDZ.com.
Bear
The link
Strandz.
is right there on the screen. Um, the link tree, her first thoughts, clothing line is dope. She has dope designs. All of that information will be in the link below, in the description box below. Tap into her.
I have a review too.
Yes,
It's a
add a review.
review.
Add a review if you buy a product. Let people know because that helps move the brand. Um, she's doing phenomenal things. It's something for everybody. So if you're a lady, there's definitely things for you.
Yeah,
And if you
men
got a
and
man,
women.
a husband, buy that bid. Well, if he can, let me tell you something. If you can't grow a beard, if you got the Benny the Butcher special, which I love,
The
shout
curly
out,
fries.
yeah,
You
shout
got
out to Benny. Benny, you my man and all that. I love the music, but your big game look like Wolverine blood. Like it can't grow all the way in for some people. I'm willing to bet that if you struggle with the growth, put that beard oil in the spots it can't grow and give it no time. Because my joint went crazy, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah, he was really raving about your beard oil.
yo,
Yeah,
That's
thank
all I
you.
heard every night, every night.
so much so that when I went back to Vegas, my man who encouraged me to grow my beard out, he was like, yo, bro, I ain't been that long since I seen you. How it happened? I'm like, yo, this beard oil. And I had, put some of it in a travel size to get on the airplane with
Mm-hmm.
a spray bottle.
You sure did. I
And I'm
remember.
like, listen, I got on your website and I showed him. He's not much of a beard guy, but he encouraged me to do mine. So
Yeah.
he's kind of thinking about it. He knows who he is. Um,
Dang.
he struggles with beard growth, but still,
Okay. I
I
got them
told
covered.
him to do that and something else. Little he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Hit him with the Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
I don't mind. No, seriously, it's something for everybody. Go there. The link will be below in the description box. Patch into her. Follow her on social media. All of everything in the link tree. I looked myself. How to get in touch with her. The email will be down there. All that. Tap in
You
with.
can subscribe. You can
Yeah,
subscribe to the website and get 10% off.
and there you
Okay.
go. I mean, and everything will be there. So patch in with her. If you like what you saw, you like what you heard. Tap in. She don't bite. She
All
not a
right.
bite though. She from the X. So
What?
talk,
Look, I'm
talk
peaceful.
to
I'm
her.
not harmless.
Now listen. Talk to her cute or keep it on mute because she pop off if she has to. She promotes peace until you provoke violence. Then I can't help y'all.
I
Trust me.
can't help y'all either.
I'm trying to give them a warning because sometimes people talk a little spicy, and you're not the one to do that with, especially when you lead with peace.
You know, I
Every time she
I
pick
like
up the phone, the
teaching.
first thing she says is peace.
Mhm.
It's always peace with her. But I
Yes.
ain't fooled. I ain't fooled. Plenty of times in my younger years, I've seen her smack dudes upside the head that got a little bit too saucy out their mouth. So, you know,
The
I'm good.
learning curve.
Now
A
you
learning curve, right?
you were young, I get it, but the NYC and you never leaves. But thank
No,
you. I
no.
appreciate you. You
Thank
know you
you.
always got our support.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we're gonna
Wish
share
you
this
much
when we
success.
drop it. Everybody like, subscribe, and share. I can't stress enough. It's free. Those three things are free. It's something you can do. That's how you support. Tap in with her, subscribe to her website, get 10% off. You can save money. It's a pandemic. Save that bread.
Mhm.
Say the
Um,
bread. I'm here
and
for y'all.
thank you so much, Miss Lee. Thank you for actually being the first guest on
Yes.
checking in. I'm
Yes. And
excited to hear
congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
Congratulations to everything. You guys are doing so great.
this
Just
is
I'm
something
glad
new
I can
for
see
me.
your face now again in this
Yeah,
radio.
this is something new. I'm trying to get over myself. I like to be the guy in the shadows. If you
Thank
watch
you.
Howard
Yeah,
Show,
don't let him fool you.
no, I'm gross. I'm gross. But we out here. Check in with us. Thank you. We'll talk behind the
You're
scenes.
welcome. Okay.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you.
And that was Tameka Leah Bear Strands. That's
Yeah,
it.
she was our first guest on checking in.
Yes, thank you so much.
We really, look forward to interviewing, more, Black businesses. We are
We
going
have
to
another
be,
interview lined up too. You'll be
yeah,
seeing
we
that
do.
very, very soon after you watching this.
Mm-hmm.
You should have the follow up maybe within a week, maybe a little more. Who knows? But you will see more of us.
So if you're interested in, black businesses buying or shopping black, then, this will definitely be for you.
Yeah.
We are going to be the We Buy Black of YouTube.
Yeah. And
In a way.
the link on the screen right there, that's deadserious.com/radio. That is Dead Serious Radio, our baby.
Yes.
It's
And
an
that is
internet,
our business.
yes, that's our business. It's an internet radio station. Fully licensed, we pay royalties. That means if
Royalties.
we
Yes.
play you as an artist, we
You
pay
will
you.
get paid. Yes.
You get paid your performance royalties, so it pays to tap into us. If
So
you're
you
a
can go
business and you want to
you can go
advertise
to
with us, on the
mhm.
home screen of the app, it's all black
We
businesses.
highlight all black businesses who, with whom we have personal relationships with.
Yes,
So
big and small. So
mhm.
all of that information of how to patch in with the radio app, subscribe, share this broadcast. Follow us on, YouTube. All of the links will be down below for the social media, for the website. Look on the website, not just the radio tab. The link on the screen takes you to where you can download whether you have Android or Apple. It's a button. You just scroll down a little bit, press the button,
Right.
and bring you right to your app phone, your store's app, store, and download us. You'll see us.
And you can also listen to the radio from the website, but
From the website,
you
if you
know,
choose not to, yes, you have that option as well.
right.
Go to deadserious.com. We got a merch tab. Go get some Dead Serious gear. We got some merch. We doing our thing. We doing our thing in many avenues. But just rock with us all the
Right.
way. Everything would be right there in the description box, like I said. Tap in, rock with us, and we appreciate you. We're looking at this broadcast. You'll see more of us in different facets of Dead Serious TV. We out here. We do the music. We do film. We do everything, and you'll see more of that as we go.
Yes.
Anything you want to say, Keys?
Just until next time, stay safe,
Thank,
and
thank y'all for
we
tuning in.
definitely look forward to checking in again.
Absolutely. Y'all got it. Like, subscribe, and share. I can't stress it enough because a lot of times people ask how could they support me. Monetarily is good. That's cool, but we got that. Supporting us by liking, subscribing, sharing, and talking about what we do. That's free. That's how you can help us. That's all we ask. Please do that. Other than that, we'll see y'all soon. Next up, not telling it'll be a secret.
Yeah, it's a
But we
surprise.
got somebody else coming up next. Another good friend of mine that goes back years. He's doing amazing things, and we'll announce that when you see him.
And once again, if you did like the interview that we just did, go to BARESTRANDZ.com. Take a look at her website, her products. She has a little bit of everything for
And
everybody.
the link tree will be in the description
Yeah.
below, so you can see all of her other endeavors and follow her on social media.
Mhm.
Follow us on social media, Dead Serious ENT, Dead Serious spelled SERIUS. Let's go.
And
I
we
don't know
will
what that is.
continue to bring you black businesses. I
Absolutely.
like
Thank
black
you.
businesses. Have a good
Once
night.
again, Jay Gatsby, the great one. That's Keisha, sweet and
This is
sassy.
Lisa.
There you go, Keisha. See, I call her sweet and sassy from her radio days. Y'all don't. If y'all wasn't patched in with us when we were
Yeah, that was when we were living in Vegas.
yeah, we were full fledged doing a podcast before they actually called it podcast. Let's get it right. We was doing numbers on podcasts before Joe Rogan, before Joe Budden and all that. We were doing it when nobody knew what it was really called. Let's be clear. But we still out here and we back. Thank y'all for rocking with us.
Thank
Y'all have
you.
a good evening, daytime, whatever time you're watching this. And we'll see you guys soon. You'll see us soon too. Thank you.
Thank you.